Hola chicos, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to be talking about my Aruba vacation, why I loved it so much, and some price points in terms of hotels and Airbnb. My experience. Why did I love it so much? I loved it because it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. If you love the island life, you love the Caribbean, this is probably another island that you will potentially like. Now, everyone is very different. You know, I already know, like, if I like something doesn't mean you're gonna like it, but I'm telling you right now, I found it gorgeous. So the water, el mar, it was beautiful. The ambiance, very nice. I loved it. First of all, it's a very small island. It could take roughly 4 hours to go around the whole entire thing, but it's located right by Colombia and Venezuela. And the island itself is one of the, I think, constituent countries of the Netherlands. So there's tons of people that visit from the Netherlands. For, you know, the people that were born and raised there, more than likely they definitely speak more than one language. And if you lived there a long time, you probably also speak more than one language. So when I was there, I would like switch into Spanish. Ya tú sabes. The language that's spoken there is called Papamiento. They speak English, Spanish, Dutch, and a few other languages. So I feel like that's super amazing. You know, I did a bunch of like the boat cruises, the snorkeling cruises. I did Jolly Pirates, and I think it's Pelican Adventures as well. I really liked the Jolly Pirates one just because there was a swing rope. You know, I got up on the swing rope, did my thing, had a lot of fun with that. I think a lot of the typical things that you could do on an island, you could do there. And of course there are like specific adventures that are gonna, you know, that you're only gonna be able to get by going to Aruba. So tons of fun things to do. Now, jumping on to hotels. The first time I went, you know, I went for my birthday, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to make it rain while I'm out here. No, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna probably spend a little bit more because it's overall just a very special occasion for myself. You know, for those of you that have been following me for some time, I'm pretty sure you've seen changes. You've noticed I haven't uploaded as much just because life has just literally, I don't know, it just ran me over, and like I had to, you know, make things work. So I feel like, you know, I'm in a really good place now, and it was my birthday, and I'm like, you know what, it's time to celebrate this new phase of my life and my birthday and all of that. So I went and probably spent a little bit more money than I normally would. So the first time I went, I stayed at Hilton Aruba, and I used hot wire. So using hot wire, I obviously saved some money there, and I want to give you a quick little tidbit on that I thought was amazing. Well, at least I thought it was amazing. So if you're on your computer, if you're looking at hot wire and you're like, which of these 4 options am I going to get? You know, me personally, I don't really like all the choices that are there, and it's scary to think I might get one that I don't want. However, if you look on your cell phone, it'll show you 2 choices. So now your options are narrowed down. So if the 2 options are like pretty decent, cool. So that's what I did. I got on my cell phone, and I think I wanted the other option, but ended up getting Hilton, and I'm not upset about Hilton. It was really, really nice. So I paid roughly $120 to $150 a night, and mind you, that's excluding all the additional fees that they charge, but at least, you know, per night, that's roughly what it was. That is not the cost of all-inclusive. I chose not to get all-inclusive. If I would still want to eat at the different restaurants, I definitely could. I just had to pay for it. It was roughly $20 US, which really isn't that bad. But also, if you leave off of, you know, the resort, you can get cheaper food options outside of the resort. The next time that I went, I was like, okay, this is a total random trip. I wasn't expecting to go, but let's go. So I stayed at an Airbnb, and for 3 nights and 4 days, I paid $128 US. Yes, for 3 nights and 4 days, I paid $128, which is roughly how much it cost me to stay 1 night in Hilton. I was in a 2-bedroom apartment. I think it was a really, you know, nice apartment. If you guys have been to the Caribbean often, you know what the homes on the islands look like, and it was very nice. 2 bedrooms. That place, honestly, guys, looks so much better than my New York apartment. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, my life would be so much better there. Where I stayed at particularly was not on the beach, but it was definitely a walking distance to the beach. You know, you're gonna find tons of options like that if you go and you look on Airbnb. There's so much more that can be discussed. I would end up holding you all night, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll make some more videos going into some other details about, you know, my experience and my trip. But for now, let me know your questions. Mwah! Besos. Till the next time.